Can't lie, y'all. This movie kind of broke me. Ha 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 ha. Fuck Zachary Levi. Do the thing.
What the fuck, yo? God damn! God damn! God damn! Fuck!
Yep, one of those. In case you didn't realize by now, this review is not for children. If you're a children, then piss off. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy, Angry Grant Show. And we're here to talk about a movie. Let's get it over with. The Unbreakable Boy. The Unbreakable Boy is directed and written by John Gunn, who should know better because among his previous work includes Ordinary Angels, which was really good. The film is based on a non-fiction book of the same name, written by a man who Zachary Levi plays the equivalent of in this movie, who is a big fan of Autism Speaks. That should tell you everything you need to know. And is one of the co-presidents of Kingdom Story Company, the release studio of this film. The Unbreakable Boy is about Austin Lorette, aka Ozman Lorette, played by Jacob Lavelle, and bless his heart, he's giving it his all. Well, at least that's what you think it's about, this kid with autism and a degenerative bone disease who overcomes and inspires the people around him with his gumption, and it's all his point of view, right? Wrong! This is a film about a middle-class yuppie father who's not a good father, played by Zachary Levi. His wife, who isn't much better, Teresa, played by Megan Fahey, who are really bummed out that their kid has autism and wishes he really wouldn't anymore. And it's their point of view that this movie's about. And it's about how this magical little autistic imp in a jester hat goes and changes their lives, but it's really about them. Oh, and also, Zachary Levi's character has an imaginary friend who encourages his alcoholism and enables him until he doesn't. Fuck the plot. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think people can tell that I am at least moderately neurodivergent from my videos, okay? You can tell this, that I am not the most neurotypical person, alright? For that reason, among many others, I fucking loathed The Unbreakable Boy. This is one of the worst pieces of fucking dog shit, syrupy, maudlin, offensive, gross, morally reprehensible, cutesy to a sugar crashing degree. I don't even have words anymore. I'm slurring my speech here. I saw this movie 3 days ago. I am still livid about it. This movie is absolutely, positively one of the worst films of the year. It is absolutely, positively, possibly the worst film so far this year. In fact, I don't think there's going to be a worse film than this. The Unbreakable Boy is heartless, it's mean-spirited, and it's nasty, but it's in a package of uplift. This is not an uplifting autism story. This is the story of two douchebags, who are really, really sad that their kid is weird. You know what? Your kid is a human being. Why don't we have his perspective? Why don't we have his point of view? Why does it always have to be the neurotypical person? This trope stinks. I hate it. It's outdated. It's old. It's 30 years old. We don't need it anymore. Films like Out of My Mind and Wonder. Wonder came out almost a decade ago and did this same thing well because it was from the point of view of the character it was supposed to be from the point of view of. What the fuck? But beyond all of that, no, and also the fact that Autism Speaks the studio, or not the studio, but the organization that rather made a propaganda film where a woman stated that she would rather kill herself and her child than deal with the fact that her child has autism. Are you fucking kidding me? And there is, yes, a moment where the mother character drives fast into oncoming traffic because she's so bummed out that her kid is different. Fuck this movie. Fuck this movie. Fuck the people who made it. Here's the other thing. A couple of points I want to get to, and then we're gonna end this shit. First and foremost, this movie sat on a shelf for about 5 years. Almost 5 years. It is still copyrighted to 2021. I feel like what happened is they saw music, realized that movie was horribly offensive, and then the people at Lionsgate got a little skittish because they put it back on the shelf. And then Zachary Levi needed a win and forced it off. This movie is terrible. There's so many things wrong with this movie. First and foremost, couple of things. It's saccharine as all get out. It really pretentiously thinks that it's doing something uplifting when it isn't. It's forced. Nothing is earned in this movie. None of the emotional high points are earned. None of the moments of humor are actually funny. It is wall-to-wall narration. It treats the audience like it's stupid. It never lets a moment happen without having to be told what you're supposed to think or feel at any given moment, which is offensive. But here's some points in relation to its treatment of neurodivergent people. First and foremost, there's a moment in the film where the parents screw up and give Austin the wrong medication. And the following happens. Austin, at the dinner table, shouts the R slur over and over at his parents, like aggressively, like in quick succession. When his father chastises him, he calls his father an asshole. Then he proceeds, when his mother snaps back at him, to pick up a cup, hurl it at his mother's head, causing her to have a bloody injury, and then his father, and you're never supposed to do this, clasping him, squeezing him to get him to calm down. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, which that is barbaric, you're not supposed to do that with autistic people anymore. That is an outdated method that has actually killed autistic people. People need to stop promoting that as a thing. I'm sick of that shit. But then what they do is, they throw him in a mental institution. And they don't even go to visit him. Are you fucking kidding me? Why am I supposed to like these people? Why am I supposed to like these people? Except for Austin. That kid did nothing. He is not guilty of anything. But these parents, he's not the focus. The parents are the focus. Jesus cures alcoholism. Also, in a faith-based movie, when the faith-based element is the least offensive part, you know you're in trouble. I'm going around the mill here. This is stupid. This whole movie is... It is offensive. It creates falsehoods about the treatment of autistic people. And it thinks it's really doing something uplifting, and it's not. But beyond any of that, it's just so sugary. It is so unearned sentimental, to the point where it actually made my teeth itch. It made my skin crawl. It was so emotionally dishonest and so nasty. I couldn't believe it. My jaw was hanging open. This movie is not doing well at the box office. It doesn't deserve to. There was me and 2 other people in this theater, and I didn't, make any kind of noise. There's a montage about how many bones he's broken, set to a hip-hop beat. I'm not kidding you. This movie is terrible in a way that I couldn't even begin to fathom. This movie, if anything, should have come out in the 90s. Now, this is not only outdated, it's crass and it's mean, and it is spreading misinformation about myself, and my community that I'm sick of. It's old, it's tired, I'm fucking tired of it. The Unbreakable Boy is not the way forward. It is taking us, it's not a step forward, it is a giant leap backwards off of a cliff. I hated The Unbreakable Boy, and I'm not the only one. And in fact, I will say this, I very rarely do this. There is a lovely video essay from a fellow YouTuber named Noah the Otter, where he reviews this film and he kind of breaks down with more, with less anger and more substance than I ever could, why this movie is bad. I would absolutely recommend Noah the Otter's video on this on YouTube. Go check that out. It's something like I saw Zachary Levi's Awful Autism movie, so you don't have to. Go watch that video. It's a great review. But this movie is just, it made me sick to my stomach, and I just from the start, and I hated it. I am so angry that this movie exists at all. Not much less getting a theatrical release. When you have movies that are terrific that never play in more than a handful of theaters, the fact that this got a wide release really makes me sad. Don't see this movie. Don't give it your time. Don't give it your money. Fuck The Unbreakable Boy. This is one of the worst films I've ever seen, and I'm going to give The Unbreakable Boy one of these. Fuck this movie. 0 stars, a middle finger of kindness. I fucking hated The Unbreakable Boy. This is one of the worst pieces of garbage I've ever seen. So yeah, The Unbreakable Boy, 0 stars, middle finger of kindness. This is just despicable and shameful, and I'm tired of it. Anyway, sorry, not sorry. The Unbreakable Boy, 0 stars, middle finger of kindness. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Smurfs. Talked about it. Doesn't look that great. Karate Kid Legends. Talked about it. Looks good. The Bad Guys 2. Talked about it. Looks good. The King of Kings. Talked about it. Looks good. The Last Supper. Talked about it. Looks. Ugh. Elio. Talked about it. Looks good. Lilo and Stitch. Talked about it. Looks good. Bob Trevino likes it. Talked about it. Looks good. And was there shawarma? Yes. During and after the credits. Just don't bother. All right. That is it. We will be back right after this to review of Officer on Duty. We have AMC Screen Unseen later tonight. We have more stuff to come this week, including the Oscars watch along. So join us as we watch the Oscars. I'm very excited personally. It was a good year for Oscar movies. I've seen all the nominated Best Picture films, so it'll be really exciting to, play along. They've not very few duds in that bunch, so good selection of films, and yeah. I'm rooting for I'm Still Here. I don't think it's going to happen, but the choice that is odds-on favorite would be my second choice. So I'm not a lot to complain about there. But yeah, so that's all coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, classes missed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell and know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. So I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's ignorant. I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything, either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of The Unbreakable Boy? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Made mine with extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.